It all started in the year 1929 when Czech-based František Janeček bought Wanderer and formed Jawa, using the prefixes of the names Janeček and Wanderer, and rolled out the first motorcycle, the Jawa 500 OHV. This is the very motorcycle we see painted on all the walls of all the Jawa showrooms across the nation. The brand was then introduced to India in the 1960s with the manufacturing plant set up at Mysore. The brand had good reception in our market and was known for it being simple, rugged, and supremely reliable. It has had a cult following ever since. The brand was then resurrected at the end of the year 2018 by Classic Legends, which is a subsidiary of Mahindra. This move brought back to life the legendary Jawa and its glorious past to the modern day. Today we have a number of modern classics to choose from Jawa's garage, each having its very own character. The models are also being updated, sorting out all niggles some of the motorcycles had, from the feedback of existing users, which is a good thing showcasing Jawa's commitment. What we have here today is the Jawa 42 2.1, which is an updated version over its previous iteration. So how much exactly has it improved, and is it a motorcycle worth your purchase? Stay tuned till the end to find out. Jawa 42 has presumably derived its name from the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything with reference to the science fiction comedy series Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, started as a radio broadcast in 1978. The name is appropriate in the sense that Jawa motorcycles are all about freedom and enjoying the rides and experiences. Welcome to Shift and Surge. The motorcycle is visibly apparent as a modern classic at the very glance and is very unique in its design. It is a head turner and you will be very happy in this regard. All its components are blacked out, which makes it an eye candy, and this is sure to appeal to a younger audience. Further, it doesn't attract rust either, so that's an added bonus. Overall fit and finish have been improved as well. Panels are now tighter, wires are neatly tagged, so good job in that regard. Speaking of good jobs, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to get all the content that I post regularly. Well, that wouldn't be just good job, that would be a great job. Moving on, I love the matte paint job on this red color, which is subtle yet appealing. Moreover, you can't go wrong with a red and black color theme, and it's my personal favorite. Apart from these, there are two other colors on offer, the white and all black. There are also several accessories offered by Jawa that you can fit the motorcycle with, such as a headlight guard, smoked windscreen, saddlebags, and a lot more. Jawa also provides apparels and helmets you can purchase from the showroom. Getting to the motorcycle, Jawa branding is present on a lot of places all over, so nobody can really miss out what motorcycle this actually is. Classic Legends branding is present on the tank along a grey pinstripe, which elevates its charm. The engine is well designed and looks like a work of art. A lot of circular elements are present, starting with the headlamps to the indicators to the instrument cluster and so on, and these go well to aid with the overall integrity of the design language. The keyhole to start the motorcycle and to lock it are separate and are present on the side, which I absolutely love and is a good design choice, keeping it true to its classic nature. The 300cc engine now has almost a 1 HP bump in its power figure, and its weight has gone down 1 kilo. This translates to a punchier and brisker engine than its previous iteration. All this has been achieved by moving the catalytic converter, improving airflow from the dual exhausts, and improving the fueling. The efficiency of external and internal variables have also been improved thanks to the cross-port technology, which is present in the Jawa Perak. Talking of updates, the Chasis has been strengthened and the front suspension preload has been adjusted to keep the motorcycle from bottoming out. This helps prevent scraping. Throttle response has been improved and the motorcycle now feels more engaging to ride. The low and mid ranges are punchy and are meatier to ride at when you want to feel the power. The top end isn't as powerful and hence is best left for cruising purposes. Vibrations have been further contained owing to that BS6 update, and the engine feels more refined now. The motorcycle can cruise comfortably at speeds of 80 to 110 and is capable of doing more, but vibrations do start to creep in beyond this point at higher speeds and the higher revs, although not to a point where they are disturbing. The clutch lever is smooth to operate. gearbox is crisp and shifts are precise with just a tap. I felt no issues here. The first gear seemed longer and I had to shift to it when going over speed breakers. You will have to work a clutch a bit if you want to go over speed breakers in the second gear. It's a short stroke engine, and because of the higher power output, the gearing is short and will have to be worked a bit within city limits. Although you'll get used to it over time and isn't a big deal, this aspect has room for improvement. The inclusion of a 6th gear makes it perfect for highway cruising. The front tires are larger than the rear ones and offer good grip both on and off-road. Wheels are now alloys and have added design elements. You get tubeless tires, which will be immensely helpful while touring or when riding in the city in case you get a puncture. It was a much needed addition and Jawa did a great job providing us with that. Suspension is on the stiffer side and you will feel the bumps. This, however, leads to better stability of the motorcycle at all speeds. It rides confidently and holds its line well in straights as well as corners, so a good job in that regard. The motorcycle weighs close to 170 kilos and is relatively easy to maneuver for its weight. It's quite flickable and you will not really feel that the bike is heavy once you get used to it. The low seat height helps in this as well, so the shorter of us can handle the motorcycle with no issues at all. Seats have been improved. They now have denser foam, making them more comfortable than earlier. Footrest position is neutral and you will feel comfortable even over long distances. Handlebar is slightly set forward, giving you a commanding riding position. It has an overall comfortable rider's triangle and you should be comfortable while touring. Some tall riders may feel the motorcycle to be a bit cramped, so it's best to go take a test ride and see how it works out for you. I personally am 5 foot 10 inches and was comfortable with the seating position. Pillion seats are small for well-built people, and this can be solved to an extent by opting in for the rear backrest accessory. Bar and mirrors are standard and add to the visual appeal of the motorcycle. Although visibility is ever so slightly affected when compared to traditional style mirrors, the way it looks more than makes up for it. Instrument cluster is a combination of analog and digital meters with low fuel, ABS and other indicator lights. The console now contains 2 trip meters, which is a good addition. However, a tachometer, distance to empty and a gear position indicator would be great additions. I also personally love the console's placement to one side of the motorcycle, which gives it character. Quality of switchgear is also good, so no issues in this regard. Headlamps are halogen units and are decently sized and have a pretty good throw even at night times. Rear lights, although small, have good visibility. The motorcycle has a rated mileage of 35 km per litre, and based on riding style, terrain and riding conditions, you will get close to 30 km per litre, which is a good figure for the power it offers. The 14 litre tank is adequately sized and should give you around 420 km range, keeping in mind that 30 km per litre average mileage on offer. Something I did notice though is that the fuel gauge is not very accurate and must be checked when the motorcycle is perfectly straight to get an accurate reading. It fluctuates when riding. I hope Jawa is working on this niggle. The dual disc brakes with dual channel ABS have a good bite to them and stop the motorcycle well in tight braking conditions. The scraping issue reported in the previous version of the bike is due to its suspension travel and not particularly due to its ground clearance, because the clearance at 165mm is better than that of a classic 350 and only 5mm shy of the Meteor 350. The suspension bottoming out issue, like I stated earlier, has been improved and I saw no scraping when riding solo, even over large speed breakers. With a pillion though, you have to be a bit careful. The engine is liquid cooled and heating is not really an issue even over long distances. The hot air you feel on your legs if you are wearing sandals is only because of the positioning of the heat dispensing fan, which projects hot air to the sides. Moreover, it is suggested that you wear shoes whilst riding for your safety. Dual exhaust is great to look at and the exhaust note has been tuned to sound better. And it's all a matter of preference. The baffle inside the exhaust pipe can be adjusted in the service center to get the motorcycle to the sound you like. So this makes it cost effective to get that perfect exhaust note without having to go in for an aftermarket one. The fuel cap is designed well and comes along with the key. And like some say, it's not really a cost-cutting feature, but rather a design choice for the motorcycle to resemble its ancestors. Speaking of ancestors, Jawa has done a great job resurrecting the brand and in keeping the design language as close to the original one as possible. The resemblance is uncanny. Looking at this is like looking at a piece of history. So hats off to Jawa in this regard. Service intervals are at 1000 kilometers or 1 month for the first service, and after every 6000 kilometers or 6 months later on, whichever is earlier. Service cost should average around rupees 1700, and it is economical in this sense as well. Overall, this motorcycle is a good package not only for Jawa fans, but also for those who are on the lookout for a modern classic or a cruiser motorcycle. It rides well, is confident to handle, has good power on offer, is good to look at, and almost all the niggles in the previous versions have been sorted out as well. Further, it will be a proud position to flaunt. So take a test ride, it's worth it. Jawa also conducts several rides and expeditions as part of the Jawa owning experience, which you can take a look at from the official website of Jawa, and this is a great added bonus. Starting and establishing a brand is hard. Resurrecting a piece of history is even more so. Although Jawa had a few niggles and issues while it started out, such as the waiting period, battery dying out soon, quality levels and so on, with the way Jawa seems to be progressing forward is a good sign. They have taken all customer feedback and reviews seriously and have improved on almost all of the areas that needed to be improved upon. Jawa with the recent updates is one step closer to being that perfect Jawa all of us were waiting for. Before signing off, I would like to thank Jawa Tirupur for handing me this Jawa 42 2.1 for review. The showroom is well laid out and executives are professional and informed. I will share the contact details of the showroom in the description for you to have a look and take a test ride. Several new variants have also been showcased, including the special edition commemorating 50 years of the 1971 war victories among others. If you want me to review any one of these motorcycles, do let me know in the comment section below. Well, that pretty much wraps up everything for the Jawa 42 2.1 review. Thanks for watching and do subscribe and hit that bell icon for more upcoming videos. So until the next one, wish you a happy riding.